What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Mr. Random, and I hope everyone is having a great day. It's Sunday, it's Jesus Day. I'm filming this before church, guys. Speaking of great days, it's gonna be a great day for you too, guys, if you own a Crown Victoria, Mercury Marauder, or Mercury Grand Marquis. That's because in today's video, I'm gonna be showing you guys step by step how to install a trailer hitch, receiver, whatever you want to call it. There's many different names for it. I'm gonna show you guys how to install a trailer hitch on your Ford Crown Victoria or Mercury Marauder or Mercury Grand Marquis. You can see I have a little bit of everything in here. But like I said, guys, this video is going to be very, very simple. As long as you guys follow my instructions step by step, you will not have any issues installing this. Now, unfortunately, our Crown Vics, Grand Marquis, etc., installing a hitch on them, installing one of these requires drilling. Some cars, you literally just bolt it right back on. You literally just bolt it on, 30 minutes and you're done. Unfortunately, you know, it's always going to be hard when you're a Crown Vic owner, but it all ends today, guys. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. Now, since this is an install video, I'm not going to get into too much detail about the different classes of trailer hitches. This is a class 2. It can tow up to 3,500 pounds. You know what? Wait a minute. Wait, I'm sure a lot of you guys didn't even know your Crown Victoria can actually tow up to 1,500 pounds. Actually, let me show you some examples of this very Crown Vic back in Miami doing some work, man. It's actually holding very, very well. Now, there's a lot of different places where you can get a hitch. I got this one installed at U-Haul because I didn't have the time, especially living in Miami. It's a crazy, crazy life. Not a lot of time, but now that I'm out here in the country, I got all the time in the world, guys. I'm going to show you how to install one of these. This can be pretty pricey if you get it installed out of a U-Haul or at a place. Or if you guys just go to AutoZone, you can actually pick one of these up for around 150, 130, depending on the class 2, class 3, depending on how much you want to be towing. Anyways, now that that's out of the way, let's get to the install portion of the video. Now, you don't necessarily need to jack up your car. This actually sits up high enough where you really don't need a jack, but I like working with a little bit more room, so I jacked it up. Yeah, I know I don't really have any jack stands at all. Unfortunately, it's all being taken away by this beast right here. You can also do this entire install with a regular ratchet and socket. I do have an impact drill. It makes things a little bit easier. Now, a couple of you guys might be thinking, what the heck are these little metallic squares and these washers and these nuts? These nuts. Well, besides actually screwing in and holding our hitch in place, these things right here are just extra security measures, especially if you actually do intend on towing some pretty heavy duty stuff with your Crown Vic. All right, guys, and the way we're going to set up these little metal plates is we're going to stack one on the part all the way towards the left, and we're going to stack two on the stud that's on the right. So you got your left and your right. So just keep this in mind. If your tow hitch kit does not include these items, I highly recommend you guys go ahead and pick them up, especially for your Crown Vic. If you're going to be towing, you want to be safe, guys. All right, so let's go ahead and get under and let me show you exactly what you guys need to do. Like I said, there is some drilling required. I already have this stud in here put into place. This by far is the hardest part of the installation, is putting these studs into place. All right, guys, now take a close look at where these drill holes are. We got the first one right there, and then we got the second one right there, right in between this hole and this hole. And these two holes is what you're going to use to put this stud into place. This is what that stud looks like, as you guys can see. It really is a pain in the ass to put in. You got to fish it in through this hole and then put your other finger through here and balance it into place until it falls right into place. I'm going to show you what that looks like on this side. If you can get yourself one of these little plates That'll really come in handy. It'll make your whole rig extra secure. Now there is some pins so you can fish this in through here. It's like a little guide pin, or you know what, if you can tie some string to it as well, or a zip tie, you fish it in through here and you bring it all the way to the center here. I'm going to show you guys exactly what that looks like, but since I don't have much battery left on this damn camera, we're just gonna fish it in through here. We're gonna center that perfectly there. We're gonna grab our stud. Once you got that in place, you're gonna bring it in through there, make sure it's secured. Like I said, keep a close eye where I drilled these holes. There's a hole right here. There's the oval shaped one here. It's roughly 4 inches between here and this hole. And it is roughly 3 inches from this right angle here all the way up to this hole. Like I said, you're gonna have to drill it out because the holes that our Crown Vics and Grand Marquis come with don't really help out much. Now the next step is actually mounting up our hitch. I highly recommend you do this with 2 people. If not, get yourself one of these, jack it up, put it on one end to hold it up, get yourself your jack this end up, and that way you'll be able to bolt it on. But let me show you guys the whole process. Here we go. Now you can see what I was talking about, having a jack on one side, a jack stand on the other side. I can move the jack back and forth if need be, and then the actual hitch, you see the bolts right there, I can just swivel it up and then line it up. It's kind of hard to lift this 300-pound thing with one hand, but you guys get the idea. Damn it, Harbor Freight, with your 35-pound impact wrench. I landed on my pointer finger. That's why it sucks to do this alone. Anyways, we got one side up, guys. There it is. That's what it looks like. This thing's already solid as hell. I'm gonna go ahead and take my crippled hand and do the same thing on that side. Woo! You guys hear that? That's my church alarm. Finish this whole video with enough time to still make it to church. You gotta love Jesus Day. Anyways, that is how you install a tow hitch on your Ford Crown Victoria or your Grand Marquis, Mercury, Marauder. I had to do a lot of magic. I had to use my feet to jack one side up. It was just crazy. I did it by myself. If I can do it, anybody can do it. This hitch is not going anywhere. So given the fact that this hitch kind of really gets blocked by the rear bumper cover, you guys are gonna kind of need to play Tetris, but like you saw in the video that I showed you, it does work. You can definitely use this to tow. You're gonna need something like this. It's gonna go right into that hitch. Now you have the required clearance. Then you take this one, put it in there, then you grab this bad boy and you're gonna slide it in, and now you have yourself a fully capable tow rig for your Crown Victoria. Leaves enough space for nothing to really hit you and your back bumper. One last thing is that it's not required to have those little metallic plates. It's a huge safety feature, guys. If it's too much trouble for you guys, just grab yourself, hold on, real fart coming. Oh yeah, if it's too much trouble, just grab yourself the stud that we put through the drilled hole and at least get a washer. Highly recommend you get the metal plates, not necessary. All right, and that's gonna do it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. We sure have a pretty full lot of cars here, a lot of projects coming up. One involving a Crown Victoria, not this one. Oh yeah. Oh man, it's been hard keeping it secret. Fingers crossed it all goes well. It's your boy Mr. Random. Love you guys, love the Vic. Take it easy.